We've all been screaming for the Jets to add a wide receiver and more weapons to this offense during the offseason. But what if I told you there was a weapon that he had last year that he didn't use enough? Let's go ahead and let's get after it. Before I get into the video, if I could get you to please jet up the like button, and if you're new here and you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. I do want to let you know we'll be live streaming this upcoming Wednesday night with Ryan from Jets Talk 24/7. He's going to join the panel, talk all things Jets offseason with us. I also want to let you know we're going to be doing a giveaway for the NFL Draft. I'm going to give away a free Jets jersey to one of my subscribers. So if you have not hit that button, go ahead and do so. Support the channel and give yourself a shot at a great prize. So what's this mysterious weapon that Zach Wilson had in 2021, but he didn't utilize it enough? And the short answer is his legs, his ability to run with the football. I think it's probably one of the most underrated aspects of his abilities. I think he is extremely talented in this regard. And again, not enough of a sample size to really see his true ability in this area. But when he did take off with the football, he made some really big plays and only had 29 rush attempts in 2021. And albeit with it being 13 games, I don't think that's enough. I think that he should be running the football more. And I'm not suggesting that it should be in the style of a Cam Newton or a Josh Allen, because we all agree he's not built that way. That's not really the type of player that he is as a runner. But I would love to see him start to identify in the defense times when he can run with the football. And I think that there's a couple of reasons why this will really help Zach Wilson in 2022. So how do I even know that Zach Wilson needs to run the football more in 2022? And I just did a little bit of digging. Zach Wilson only averaged about 2.2 rushes per game in 2021. And then I kind of looked at Aaron Rodgers and his first 5 seasons in the NFL, playing in the NFL. And he had more attempts. And then we all know Aaron Rodgers is a fantastic passing quarterback, one of the best of all time. But he used his legs early on in his career as a weapon to threaten the defense. And I think ultimately it helped him to develop as a quarterback. So Zach Wilson, 2.2 rushes per game. Aaron Rodgers in his first year averaged 3.5 rushes per game. And it kind of goes up and then it kind of goes down. Second year, 3.6. Third year, 4.3 attempts per game, 4 in his fourth year, and then back down to 3.4 in his fifth year. And that's kind of, the arc that I would like to see Zach Wilson take in these first couple of years. Is, he started out in his rookie year kind of low in rushing attempts. Let's kick it up a notch. As Matthew McConaughey said in Wolf of Wall Street, those are rookie numbers in this racket. You got to pump them up. I want to see Zach Wilson run a little bit more in 2022 and moving forward. I think it's just something that would be really beneficial to him as he develops as a quarterback. So the first and most obvious reason why this is such a benefit to Zach Wilson and the Jets offense is because, quite frankly, it stresses the defense out dramatically. When a quarterback can run for a first down on 3rd and long, or even on that 3rd and medium type of play, it's an absolute gut punch, back-breaking type of play for a defense. They did their job. They held up in coverage, but then the quarterback just runs for a first down and continues the drive. And again, I want to make sure that this is clear here. Zach Wilson has to be able to determine the appropriate times to run. He can't just take off whenever he feels like it. The defense has to present a coverage and a setup, a formation that allows him to be able to do that. And one that he needs to particularly look at is when the defense is in man coverage. If they are not spying Zach Wilson, he should be taking off if that opportunity presents itself. It is a huge play to be able to extend the drive, and it really frustrates the defense, and it makes life really, really hard for a defensive coordinator to be able to game plan against a quarterback that can do exactly just that. I'm no X's and O's expert, but what I will say is that if Zach Wilson can run more in 2022, I think it helps the offense's efficiency at pretty much any level of the field. I think in the red zone, we're going to be able to produce more points. Zach Wilson being able to be a threat in the red zone as a runner is vital to this offense. And I think, again, that they did not utilize him enough in this way in 2021. That's on the coaching staff, if you ask me. They need to call plays specifically designed to allow Zach Wilson to be on the move or to be able to just a designed running play to get him opportunities to get in the end zone. We saw limited amounts of that in 2021, and he was highly successful. He had multiple rushing touchdowns. I believe it was 4 rushing touchdowns on 29 attempts. Imagine if they doubled the rushing attempts and he gets closer to that 60 rush attempts in the season. Who's to say that Zach Wilson can't run for 6 to 8 touchdowns in 2022? I think that's a fair number to say and to suggest. In addition to red zone efficiency, our third down percentage last year on offense was not good enough, and we will continue to lose football games if we do not improve that number. We were 27th in the NFL on third down on offense, just over 36% conversion rate on third down. Like I said, not good enough, and will continue to hamstring this offense's ability to string drives together and to get points on the board. And we're not just talking about touchdowns, we're also just talking about getting across midfield to be able to, win the field position battle. We're talking about getting into the green zone to be able to kick field goals or get into the red zone. So third down percentage, with a running quarterback, a quarterback that has the ability to threaten the defense, frees things up so much for us in some very, very key categories. And the last reason why Zach Wilson needs to run more in 2022 is very simple. At his truest form, Zach Wilson is an improvisational quarterback that plays with a ton of swagger. And I do think that going from BYU to the New York Jets, he lost a little bit of that swagger. And I do think the way to regain that swagger is allow him to play freely and allow him to use his legs in creative ways to make big plays, not only running the football, but also going down the football field. He's never going to be a Joe Flacco, Dan Marino, Peyton Manning. You didn't draft Zach Wilson to be that guy, and if you did, shame on you. He's not those guys. But what he is he's like a Patrick Mahomes, a Josh Allen, a Russell Wilson. He can improvise on the football field in ways that many other quarterbacks cannot do. And if you don't believe that, I encourage you to go back and watch his run versus the Dolphins, versus the Houston Texans, versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. There's a number of plays that he made with his legs that shows that this needs to be a part of his game moving forward. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think it's a great idea to have Zach Wilson use his legs more in 2022? Or do you think it opens up Pandora's box and it will lead to injuries? Just let me know what you guys think in the comments. I will read and respond to as many of them as I can. Thank you so much for watching. Go Jets, and I'll see you guys next time.